All right, now I want to tell you a story. There's this talent agent, and he's sitting behind his desk one day, and he's about ready to go home, when in walks a man and his wife and two kids, a boy and a girl. And the talent agent says, "We don't do family action." And the man says, "Just give us a chance, and we'll show you what we got." And he says, "All right, go ahead." And the dad says, "All right, here we go. Bobby, take your pants off, son." And the boy takes his pants off, pulls out his wiener, and the mom starts blowing the boy right there in front of him. And then the little girl takes down her pants, and the dad starts fucking her right up the ass. Right there in the poop hole, where she makes the corn come out. And they're going at it for a good 15 minutes, and she's bleeding in the ass, and there's blood getting all over his cock. And then the wife, turns around and starts blowing the dad after he pulls out of the little girl. And there's a dog comes in too while they're doing this performance. And the dog just takes a big old shit right in the middle of the floor. So now there's blood on the floor and on the deck, and there's shit on the floor. And the little boy gets excited because now his sister's blowing him, and he has bad diarrhea. And he just starts shitting everywhere. So now there's blood, and there's dog poop, and there's some diarrhea all spraying around the room like a Jackson Pollock painting. But to make matters worse, the dad lays the mom right over the desk, and you're checking your time. Do you got to be somewhere? I gotta tell you, I'm doing my best here, but it gets a little rough. If you gotta go, I understand, but I'm going straight to hell for this one. So then the dad takes the little boy and starts fucking him up the ass too, and the talent agent's just getting disgusted by the whole thing. And the dad decides he wants to punch the little boy in the back of the head. This knocks the little boy unconscious, and the dad throws him against the wall and breaks his skull open. But the boy doesn't die at this time. I just wanted you to know that, because then they'd call the police on him or something, and they didn't do that. So instead, you got a room full of dog shit, blood. Now there's some pee because the little boy let loose when he got knocked unconscious against the wall, and the dog is licking it all up and vomiting everywhere too. So the dad starts punching everybody in the face now, even the mom, and says to her, "I told you, we only use propane and propane accessories around here. Damn it, damn it, damn it." And they all get done fucking each other up the ass. And the dad says to the mom, "Are we done yet?" And she says, "Well, you didn't put it in my cooter." So then he says, "Well, I gotta do that too. Damn it." So he finishes up on the mom, and they're all half bleeding and dead and falling over each other, and the dog is dead on the floor. Well, he's not really dead, he's just tired, I figure. And the talent agent's just disgusted at this point, but he doesn't know what else to say. He can't stop it. So when they finally finish up, they wake up the little boy, and he's holding his head. He says, "God bless us, everyone." I made that part. He can't end that way. I apologize. He says, "Ow, my head hurts, Dad." And the dad says, "Damn it, Bobby, I told you that's not your line." And the boy says, "Ta-da!" And the talent agent looks at him real careful and says, "Damn, son, that's a hell of an act. What do you call that?" And the dad says, "The Aristocrats." That's the joke. I can't make it any funnier than it already is. You're not laughing, any of you. Okay. Maybe I told it wrong. So instead,
No.
after the dog shits,
No, he didn't tell it wrong.
after the dog shits all over the floor, the mom comes, puts on a strap-on dildo, starts fucking the dog up the ass, and the dog is screaming bloody murder all over the room. No, that's just getting into all kinds of other stuff. Damn it, I screwed this one up bad. All right, cut it off. That's good. No, seriously, you can turn it off now. I'm done.